Hello everyone, welcome to NATS and Aptitude 1. This is the second set of LCM and HCF questions in the lane of all competitive exams. First one, this is the second set. So each and every set have 10 questions and this is the second set, first question, that is the 11th one totally. Now first one is the HCF and LCM of two numbers is 16 and 192 respectively. If one of the number is 48, find the other number. Here one formula is there. Suppose if you know the LCM and HCF of two numbers, let us take A and B. Now the product of A and B is equal to product of their LCM and HCF. Product of their LCM and HCF. Right? Suppose two numbers are A and B. The product of these two numbers is equal to product of their LCM. LCM of AB into HCF of AB. That is the formula. If you apply these numbers in this formula, you will get the answer. Now, what are the numbers? One number is 48. And next, we require the other number. Suppose A is equal to 48. Other number, let us take B, is equal to LCM of AB. What is the LCM? That is equal to 192. And what is the HCF? HCF is equal to 16. Right? Now, 16 3 times and 3 and this is equal to 64 times. What is the question here? What is the second number? So B is equal to 64. What is the answer? Option A is the correct answer. Next one. The HCF of two numbers is 99 and LCM is equal to 2772. The numbers are, suppose if you know the one number, then you will apply the formula A into B, product of two numbers is equal to product of their LCM and HCF. But what happened here? Here we know the HCF and LCM. What we require, the numbers are. Here also we will apply that formula. See, A into B is equal to LCM of AB into HCF of AB. Right? Now, suppose if you take a product of those two numbers, what happened? The product of their LCM and HCF or not. First, you will go through the options only. Right? Now, what is the number? 99 and second number is 2772. If you multiply these two values, what is the last number here? That is 2. What is the last number? That is unit place. That is equal to 9. So 2 into 9, that is equal to what happened? 8. So what is the unit digit when you will take the product of these two numbers? That is equal to 8 or not. That means the product of the two numbers, the unit digit of product of those two numbers, that is also equal to 8. Now you will check. Suppose if you take the option C, 7 into 5, 35. So this is not a correct option. Next, 7 into 8, this is equal to 56. So this is also not a correct option. And 6 into 8, 48, unit digit is equal to 5. This may be correct. Why? Because here none of these options is also exist. Suppose none of these options is not there, then you will eliminate the all options, then you will get the answer. But what happened here? The product, now you will check the product of these two numbers, and suppose the product is equal to the product of these two numbers, then you will get the answer. See here, if you multiply 198 into 1386, then you will get the value of 274428. Already I multiplied those two numbers, that's why I will apply this number. Right? In the same way, if you multiply 299 into 2772, this is also equal to 274428. So what is the answer? Option A is the correct answer. This is the best way. See, a simple logic is there. The product of these two numbers is equal to product of their LCM and HCF. If you multiply these two values, the unit digit is 9 and unit digit is 2. What is the product? The product of those two numbers, the unit digit of product of those two numbers is also equal to 8. Here 8 into 7 56, so not valid. 7 into 5 35 is not valid. Here 8 into 6 48, so this may be valid. Now you will check the product of these two numbers and product of these two numbers also, then you will get the answer. Next one, the LCM of two numbers is equal to 14 times their HCF. The LCM of two numbers equal to 14 times their HCF. If the sum of LCM and HCF is 600, if one of the number is 80, then the other number is. That's what we require. Now, in this case, suppose HCF is equal to X, then what is the LCM? LCM is equal to 14X on it. Sum of LCM and HCF equal to 600. That means x plus 14x is equal to 600. Here 15x is equal to 600. What is the value of x? X is equal to 40. So HCF is equal to 40 and LCM is equal to 14 into 40. Right? If one of the number is equal to 8, then the other number is. Now, here if one number is equal to 8, 80, if a number is equal to 80, and next we don't know the other number, let us take that is equal to b is equal to product of their LCM and to HCF. So what is the HCF? That is equal to 40 into what is the LCM? 14 times of their HCF on it. So 14 into 40. So what happened? This is 2 times and this one equal to 7 times. So what is the value of b? B is equal to 7 into 40, that equal to 280. Option D is the correct answer. Next one, the HCF of two numbers is 1/5 of their LCM. The product of two numbers is equal to 720. Then the HCF is. See, HCF of two numbers equal to 1/5 of the LCM. Suppose HCF is equal to x, then what is the value of LCM? That is equal to 5x on it. Suppose if you take LCM as x, what is the HCF? That is equal to x by 5. So your calculation part is bit of difficult. That's why we will take HCF is equal to x and LCM is equal to 5x. And next, product of two numbers. Let us take the two numbers are a into b. What happened? That is equal to LCM of the product of LCM and HCF on it, that is equal to x into 5x, right? So this is equal to 720. Here 5x square is equal to 720. What is the value of x square? And this is equal to 144, right? So what is the value of x? X is equal to 10. Now what is the question? Here HCF. What is the value of HCF? That is equal to x. So that x is equal to 12 or not. So what is the answer? Option B is the correct answer. Next one. The product of two numbers is equal to, product of two numbers is equal to 6760 and their HCF is equal to 13. How many such pairs can be formed? This is a very important question. See, product of two numbers a into b, that was 6760 and the HCF equal to 13. See, suppose HCF is equal to 13, then the numbers are HCF. What is the meaning of HCF? 13 is a factor of those two numbers unknown. So one number is 13x and other number is 13y. Here we know that the product of two numbers equal to 6760. That means 13x into 13y is equal to 6760. Right? Now, if you cancel this one, what happened? 13, 5, 2, 0 and 13. This is equal to 40. So, what is the value? X into y is equal to 40. Here the product of two numbers is equal to 14. Now you will check how many pairs are satisfied this condition. X into y is equal to 40. So x equal to 1, y equal to 40, and x equal to 40, y equal to 10, whatever it is. And suppose x equal to 2, y is equal to 20. If x equal to next 4 and y equal to 10. And what is the next one? If x equal to 5, y equal to 8. And if x equal to 8, y equal to 5. Now, how many pairs are satisfied? This is equal to 140, 220, 410, and 5, 8. Right? Their pairs are 140, 2, 20, 4, 10, 5, 8. Now you will check whether all these pairs are satisfied the condition or some pairs not satisfy the condition. Here clearly mentioned that is equal to HCF is equal to 13, right? Here HCF is equal to 13. Now, suppose if you take this pair, then what happened? 13 into 1 and 13 into 40. What is the HCF for numbers? That is what 13 or not. Satisfy the condition. And suppose 2 and 20, then the numbers are 13x and 13y. What happened? 13 into 2, and this is equal to 13 into 20. What is the HCF of these numbers? That is equal to 13 into 2. That is equal to 26 or not. Right? So this pair is not satisfy the condition. And suppose, so if you take this one, what happened? This is 13 into 4 and this is equal to 13 into 10. What is the HCF? That is 13 into 2, that is equal to 26 under. So this is not satisfy the condition. And 5 and 8, this is satisfy the condition. No need to apply this entire equation. Just you observe 1 and 40, 5 and 8, these are coprimes. Right? What is the meaning of coprime? The common factor of any two numbers is equal to 1, then those two numbers are called as coprimes. Now 8 is not a prime number, 5 is a prime number. Suppose if you take these two, what is the common factor of these two numbers? 1 itself. So what is the answer? These two numbers are called as coprimes. Suppose if you take 2 and 20, what are the common factors of other than 1? That is 2 is there. So these two numbers are not a coprimes. 4 and 10, 2 is there. 2 is the other factor, not a coprime. In this case, these type of questions we will check finally whether those two numbers are coprimes or not. You will take coprimes only. So what is the answer? Option A. 2 is the correct answer. Next one, the LCM and HCF of two numbers 264 and 44 respectively. If the first number is divided by 2, the quotient is 44. What is the meaning of this statement? If the first number is divided by 2, then the quotient is equal to 4. What is the remainder? It's not mentioned. So remainder must be 0. Here 2 is a factor of the first number and quotient, we know that quotient also. So what is the dividend? So that is equal to 2 into 44, that is equal to 88 or not. Right? Why? Because here dividend is equal to, all of you know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, dividend is equal to divisor plus quotient plus remainder. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. Here remainder is not mentioned, so remainder is 0. Now what is the dividend? That is the number, so that is equal to 2 into 44, that is equal to 88 or not. Right? Now two numbers a into b is equal to product of their LCM and HCF. Right? And suppose what is the first number here? 2 into 44, that is equal to 88 or not. One number is 88, other number is equal to b. What is the LCM? That is equal to 44. And what is the, sorry, what is the LCM? That is equal to 264. 264. And what is the LCM, HCF? That is equal to 44. Right? Now 44 two times, and this is 132. So what is the other number? B is equal to 132. Option C is the correct answer. Next example, HCF and LCM of two numbers are 7 and 140 respectively. If the numbers are between 20 and 45, the sum of the numbers is, see here LCM and HCF of two numbers equal to 7 and 40, right? Now HCF is equal to 7, LCM is equal to 140. What is the meaning of HCF? This number is a factor of the given numbers or not. This number is a multiple of the given numbers, right? And we know that the numbers must be lying between 20 and 45. The numbers must be lying between 20 and 45. Now we will check how many numbers satisfy the condition. Here 7 is a factor of those two numbers. So the numbers must be multiple of 7. What are the multiples of 7 in between 20 and 45? One first number, that is 21, 28, 35 and 42, right? These four numbers satisfy the condition. Now you will check what is the HCF, that is must be, sorry, what is the LCM, that is equal to 140 or not. What is the LCM? That is equal to 140. So if you observe, 140 is a multiple of those two numbers. 140 is a multiple of those two numbers. Suppose if you take one number is equal to 21. So 21 must be a factor of this the 140 or not. Now this 7, this 21 is nothing but this is 7 into 3. 7 is a factor of 140. Is 3 is a factor of 140? No. So this number is not satisfy the condition. Now if you observe this one, this is 14 into 3. Is 3 is a factor of 140? No. So 42 is also not a satisfactory condition. And come to this number 28 and next 35. What is the 28? 7 into 4. 7 is a factor as well as 4 is also a factor. And 35 7 into 5. Those two numbers. So what about the numbers? Numbers are 28 and 35. But what we require? Sum of the numbers. Here, what is the sum of 28 and 35? That is equal to 63. So option C is the correct answer. Next one. The LCM of two numbers 495 and their HCF is 5. If the sum of two numbers is equal to 100, then what is the difference? Here we know the sum of the two numbers is equal to 100, right? Now, suppose one number A is equal to X, what is the B? That is equal to 100 minus X or not. Why? Because sum of these two numbers is equal to 100. 100 minus X. Next, product of these two numbers, X into 100 minus X is equal to product of their LCM and HCF, that is equal to 495 into 5, right? 100x minus x square is equal to 2475. 5 into 500, 2500. 5 into 5, 25. 2500 minus 25, 2475, right? X square minus 100x plus 2475 is equal to 0. Now x square minus 55x minus 44x plus 2475 is equal to 0. How will you calculate? And this is equal to 495 into 5 or not, right? And this is equal to suppose if you divide this number with 5, what happened? This is equal to 5 9 times, and this is equal to 9 times into 5 into 5, 5 into 5, right? and this is equal to 9 into 11 into 5 into 5. Here what we required, sum must be equal to 100 or none. So this is equal to 9, 11 into 5, 55, 5 into 9, that is equal to 45. What is the difference? What is the sum? That is equal to 100 or none. You will go through like this, right? 45x. Now x into x minus 55 minus 45 into x minus 55 is equal to 0. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 45 or 55. If x equal to 45, other number 55, or if x equal to 55, other number is equal to 45, right? But what we require? We require the difference. So what is the difference? 55 minus 45 is equal to 10. Option A is the correct answer. Next example. LCM of two numbers equal to 120 and their HCF is equal to 10. Which of the following can be sum of those two numbers? No. HCF is equal to 10, right? LCM is equal to 120. Suppose HCF equal to 10, what are the numbers? 10x and next to 10y, right? Then what is the LCM? That is equal to 10 into x into y or not. But according to this condition, what is the LCM? 120. Now you will equate what 10xy is equal to 120. So what is the x and y? That is equal to 12, right? Now this is equal to 1, 12, 2, 6, 3 and 4. Already we discussed 1 and 2 is not valid. Why? Because these two numbers are not a co-primes. So strike off these two numbers. Remaining 1, 12 and 3 and 4. Right? Suppose if you take 1 and 12, the numbers are, suppose if you take 1 and 12, those numbers are 10 and 120. What is the sum? 130 is not there. And suppose if you take 3 and 4, what are the sums? That is equal to 30 and 40. What is the sum? 70 is existed. So what is the answer? Option D is the correct answer. Next example. The LCM and HCF of two numbers is x and y. Of two numbers x and y are 105 and 3. Here LCM is equal to 105 and HCF equal to 3 and the numbers are x and y. Right? If x plus y equal to 36, then 1 by x plus 1 by y is what we require. Here we don't know the numbers, but we know the sum of these two numbers is equal to 36. LCM is equal to 105 and HCF equal to 3. Now what we require? 1 by x plus 1 by y. Now 1 by x plus 1 by y, this is equal to x plus y by xy or not. What is the value of x plus y? That equal 36. How will you get x into y? That is equal to product of their LCM and HCF or not, right? So x into y is equal to 3 into 105. So this is equal to 315, right? Now 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to x plus y is equal to 36 by x into y, that is equal to 315. Sorry, 315. Now 9 4 times 9, 35 times. What is the answer? 4 by 35. Option D is the correct answer. That's all for this video. We'll meet again on next video with 10 different questions. And guys, all of you please subscribe my channel, then you will get the more updates from my channel. Thank you one and all.